Good, great, and glorious day to you, co-creators. This is your boy, Corey Creech, the Ascending Master. And I'm going to thank you all again for coming back and joining me here on my channel. I am still out and about. I have so many errands to run. And yeah, I still wanted to connect with each and every one of you. I needed to get back in the swing of things and just start pushing content out. And not just any old content, but content that you guys can relate to, content that is every bit of authentic and true to not only the gift, but to you all's lives and your stories, to the energy that you all are dealing with and are perhaps facing in your everyday life. Please, if you find these videos to be uplifting, motivating, encouraging, by all means, hit that like button. Don't forget to share the video on your platforms with your friends, family, and or loved ones. And if you would like to subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell so that you may be notified every time new content is delivered. I also have my information provided in the description box below in reference to personal readings. I am going to leave them open through the month of August. And so you all can feel free to shoot me an email, follow the instructions that are in the description box, and everything will move pretty smoothly. I like to say so. So without further ado, let us begin. Spirit, what messages do we have for my co-creators on today? Thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now. We have the energy of the Four of Swords. I feel someone is perhaps in a state of rest, healing from a heartbreak, from disappointment, despair. This is the energy of someone who is perhaps wanting to make a move in a direction, knowing they should make a move in a direction, having the understanding behind why they should make a move in a particular direction. But I feel like this person is slow in nature. I feel like this person is methodical and strategic. This person analyzes a great deal. They're not, I'm getting the energy of them choosing not to be reactive. And the reason I pause there is because I have the energy of someone in the past who may have been this way. Someone who was quick to perhaps leave your life, but slow to return. Although they have the understanding to return, the desire and need to return, but I feel like this person is still hurting. They're still in a state of fear. They still perhaps needing to come to grips with the reality of this connection and what perhaps may be available for the connection in the future. Because I have the energy of some of you who will not be open to reconciling with your past person. Others of you may be open to listen, but you certainly already have your answer in your head. And others of you will find yourselves back in their arms, knowing they have put forth the effort, the energy to bring about the necessary change so that you can feel safe, so that you can feel comfortable, so that you can stand tall in your own energy, not succumbing to someone else's, not succumbing to everyone else's. We have the energy of the Lovers. Yeah, this person is healing based on choices that they've made, choices that they are not happy with, and choices that they want to make moving forward that are rooted in love, right? This person has a new compass, a new way of approaching things. This is someone who perhaps ascended consciously and is already implementing his lesson. And I feel like this person wants to show you that they have changed. They want an opportunity to speak with you, to convince you, to go through like this trial period. And you all have free will to always choose whatever it is that your desire, want, and or need is to choose. Never feel guilty, regretful, ashamed for the choices that you make in your life, for they are all meant to teach you, grow you, and show you all that you can become, or perhaps all that you already are. Ashe? Beautiful. We also have the energy of the devil. This is someone who is bound and or codependent, attached to something that is toxic, unhealthy, something that they don't want to be attached to. This could be you. This could be them. It could be addictions. I feel like it is addictions, and I'm getting both drug addictions, alcohol addictions, and sex addictions. I feel like someone is also addicted to living personas, right? So lying a lot. Someone is addicted to putting on these fake profiles, living them out in a way that allows him to sort of kind of be free. I feel like the idea is pretty awesome to even have. I feel like this person isn't aware that these things, not only could they be acceptable, they would be acceptable if this person was able to speak his truth, was able to articulate his world, his reality, his want. This is a leader, someone who people will look up to, will follow if they only lead, right? But this is someone who has a deep desire to please a lot of individuals. And in that deep desire to please, this person perhaps comes off weak, is unable to grow, is unwilling to step out on faith, is unwilling to take a leap of faith into uncharted territory, into doing things that they don't have control over, into trusting in the universe and the experience and the lesson so that it could be received in a much fuller, deeper, and wholesome way. I have the energy of the Four of Wands. Somebody wanting their stability, someone who is celebrating life, who is celebrating their accomplishments and achievements, internal and external, with themselves and with others, friends. I feel the energy of your person wanting to come back and gain foundational stability, wanting commitment, marriage. Perhaps this is something that they did not want in the past, something that they ran from, was fearful of, and perhaps caused a great deal of pain and hurt in the lives of many. This person didn't really show empathy when it came to their actions, especially the ones that appeared when they were operating in this low vibrational state. This person is creating a plan with this Two of Wands energy, setting a goal, a target. This person is very methodical, very strategic, very skilled. This person is extremely intelligent. And so I'm sharing that not for you to be in a state of fear, but for you to be in the receptive mode, to allow for it to be what it is, and to know that every bit of you will come into knowing, will come into a fuller, deeper, more secured stance when the time is right. You will always be looked after, cared for, loved by the divine. Always. Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No questions asked. You have the energy of the Seven of Swords, someone who is wanting to be sneaky, deceitful, someone who's wanting to hide what they're doing. And I feel like that is the message, the energy that is coming off of this card. This person may not be hiding and or being deceitful to you, but perhaps to their past, to where they're coming from. I get the sense that this person has their eyes on you and you alone. This person has their mind made up as it relates to what they want, who they want, and every bit of them has put forth the effort, the energy, and the action to get whatever it is that they are wanting. And trust me when I say this person is coming. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. This person is heavily burdened, but this person also knows that whatever just ended in their relationship, within their life, whether that be a relationship of some sorts, it was necessary. It only allowed for the culmination of a new beginning, of this person now seeing a way back to you, co-creator, a way back to themselves, a way back to the world, a way back to their family. This person was isolated and secluded from everyone that they knew. This person is wanting happiness back into their life. But I also feel like you, co-creator, has been illuminated to a lot of what has been kept secret, what has been hidden. And that illumination came by way of intuition. And you have a beautiful, beautiful connection with your intuition. One that I dare to say will ever not be mistaken for that of another. Like, whoever I am doing this reading for, your intuition, your connection to your higher self, your knowing about self is just next level. It is absolutely next level. Every bit of this reading is going to end with the greatest of news, of understanding and clarity. First, we have the Ace of Swords, which speaks of truth and clarity, which speaks of someone being able to find a sense of footing or stance in what they know to be certain, to be so, and what they don't know to also be okay. This person has received assistance from the divine to clear out this karma that is just lingering around, this baggage from the past experience. That's what that Ace of Swords energy was giving off. You also have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who is putting the time, energy, and effort into mastering their craft, into you perhaps mastering your craft. The person in which is coming towards you could be mastering their healing, their change, their new self, right? Wanting to come to you knowing who that is and how to speak it, because this person holds you in such high regard. And so I feel like this person is mastering themselves. You could be an ascended master, such as myself, whereby you have learned to master all of you. You are a high priestess, someone who is tapped into the divine, highly protected, and one whom may be obtaining hidden, secret knowledge, information. We then have the Wheel of Fortune is on your side. Every bit of the good luck, every bit of the fruits of your labor, every bit of the hard work, the tears, the long hours, the compassion that you spilled out in your life, in your everyday walk, is going to come back tenfold, co-creators. This is about to be a season of all seasons in your life. Mark my words when I say you will never, ever, ever forget the response that divine gave unto you for the life that you have lived unto this point. The Ace of Pentacles, a divine blessing of a new beginning that is meant to be abundant in nature. You have the Eight of Swords, someone who is going to be trapped in their mind, in their head, as to everything that is going on, as to the options that they're having, the opportunities, the wealth, the status. All of it's going to be hitting this person at once, and they're going to think that something's up. They're going to question every bit of the glory that it is. And I'm here to tell you, co-creators, just be in the receptive mode. Receive it. You deserve it. Every bit of the Queen of Wands energy is here. Someone that is drop dead gorgeous, fiery, passionate, victorious. Someone who will be seen by others as if you are victorious. From a heartbreak, from someone who did you dirty, who I'm hearing just stomped all over your heart. Someone who was committed, a King of Pentacles. Someone who perhaps even committed themselves to you. Someone who was about their money. Someone who perhaps will come back and only offer you a page offer. Someone who doesn't have much to give any longer, for it had all been stripped. But you, co-creators, are the Nine of Pentacles. You are every bit of secure, self-sufficient, hardworking, independent. You're coming off as if you don't need anything from anyone. And although it may be true, every bit of you still wants someone. And you understand what that really means. You understand the depth of what a person is giving in terms of sacrifice when they choose you. And you come out victorious. Six of Wands. You come out on top. You come out unfazed almost, as if every bit of you expected this. You sort of kind of seen it coming, prepared for it, but in the most beautiful of ways, co-creators. Like this person that I'm tapping into, I'm telling you now, man, like, what a phenomenal soul. What a glorious story you have to share. And tapping into the energy of that story, I assure you, co-creators, we have every bit of the divine walking amongst us, with us. This is a true moment to just pause, to breathe that in, take a deep breath, and release. Allow yourself to be aware of how close we are to God, to spirit, to the universe. How close we are to our dreams, our desires, our wants, our fulfillments, our wishes, our hopes. If you could imagine one thing that you know for a fact will bring joy, happiness, in the greatest of ways to thyself, without disturbing someone else's peace, what would you do? What would you get? What would you give yourself? That is every bit of the task, the question at hand. How are you going to contribute to the greater good of all? Keeping you at the focal point, primary, uno. Never to be second guessed, to be put on the back burner, nor to be sacrificed. Speak glory over who you are, over what you are wanting out of life, over your deep knowing that whatever it is you are desiring, wanting, and or attracting, you know what you would feel like if that thing already existed in your life. And so sit in that feeling. Wake up every day and add it to your morning routine, whereby you spend 5-10 minutes just ruminating in the dream world, in your vortex, whereby everything you want, desire, and need is within reach. And every bit of your higher self knows where you are within relationship to everything you have ever wanted. And it is guiding you along the path of least resistance, also known as the path of greatest joy, through life, whereby you will be achieving, obtaining, experiencing, having every bit of those desires fulfilled, those alignments manifested, those realities shared. And what do you tell? What story do you leave of the park, the place, or the destination? Do you give way into the miraculous events that led up to you even being able to have an opportunity to go to wherever this fulfillment is? Does it encompass the universe in a way that allows for you to see beyond the limitations of yesterday, to honor that which was the status quo and to take up your own cross and to walk, embark, and journey onward and upward into what is classified as uncharted territory, unexplored understandings and experiences, unimaginable outcomes. Everybody, and I mean everybody, will have a better tomorrow in the new earth. There will be no lack, no left out. There will be no shortcomings. There will be no unfulfillment. There will be a radical change in what is known to be education and how we learn. There will be a radical change in transportation and how we move. There will be a radical change in communication and how we decide to speak and connect with one another. There will be a radical change in the understanding of family, of life, of what it is that we as a people can continue to do, support, and become. We have so much to look forward to, so much glory to share with one another, so much joy to spread. And I am here to kick us off in whatever way I am led to, whether that is on this day or another. Your boy has mounted up. I have come back and seen the things that have taken place. I have gathered my thoughts and I have geared them towards the glory of tomorrow, the healing of today, the truth that is everlasting. I hope this message was beneficial to you all as much as it was to me. Every bit of me will continue to be a vessel, will continue to show up, show out. Please do not hesitate to tap into me, to ask questions, to gain insight, clarity, and or understanding in areas whereby it is needed, wanted, or perhaps you're just being led to do so, right? Like, allow me to answer whatever it is that you have a question for, whether that's pertaining to my show, to the content that I provide and deliver, or the content that I have shared on my page in terms of playlists with each and every one of you. Please do not forget to check out my playlist on my channel. There is great amount of information that will just help those of you who are ascending and or on their ascension journey, no matter the stage. There's information, videos that will only benefit you and all who come in contact with you. Until next time, co-creators, please remember, everything, and I mean everything, is always working out for your greatest good and the greatest good of all. Namaste.